Say your. Yeah.
I say,
What's good, my boy?
welcome, my nigga. It's been a long time.
It's been a long time without you, my friend. And I
Hey,
tell you all about it when I see you. All right, I'm sad now. Okay.
yeah. You took me to a dark place when I was supposed to be in the light.
Loyal Noodles.
Loyal.
Very loyal Noodles. Welcome back.
Hey, we missed y'all.
It's your boy, Willie Knight, first of his name, alongside my brother from another mother, but don't let Janine tell it, Mr. Isaac. Low money payment, 66%, 0% APR, 72-month plan, hot97.com, influxweflex.com, Aventuras Greatest Hits, Papi Shampoo, Moretta.
Talk to him. Hey, what's poppin', Vine?
Yo, you already know the vibes, bro.
You already know. You already know.
What's good, man?
Man, it's been a minute since we hopped on, talking to the peoples.
Hey, you know what's crazy? The content comes to us.
But ain't that a motherfucker? We be sitting here on a regular week, like, damn, this is the shit we can talk about on the podcast.
Yeah, what we going? Yeah, and then because other times we'd be like, damn, what we gonna talk about? What?
And then it be when we don't be recording that the shit just be happening.
It just here.
Like
here.
the shit just smack you in the face, no pun intended.
Oh, come on. You didn't have to do that. It was a G.I. Jane joke, Isaac.
Look, man, don't get me started. Look, with this, we got a segment. Don't, please. Because you know what? I feel like the loyal noodles are going to be mad at me about my opinion about the whole situation. Because I'm just saying that based off the consensus that I've seen on social media.
And I mean, it's if you go on social media for a split second, you're gonna see something about the Oscars. You're gonna see something about Will Smith and
no, they're calling it the smack. They said fuck the Oscars. They're calling it the smack.
Hey, I'm gonna lead with this. Did you even know the Oscars were happening until that?
Bruh, I'm gonna be real with you, and this is not even for the views, not for the sound bites. Dog, I did not know the Oscars were happening until I woke up and saw your Facebook status about what was going on. Dog, I'm on God. I woke up and excuse my French, I was taking a shit and I was on my phone. And because we interact on social media so much, you're usually the first person that comes up on my timeline.
Oh, the good old algorithm.
First thing I seen was, what's it called? Bel-Air's views about to go up, and I'm like, what are you talking about? First of all,
that's a whole nother conversation we got.
Hey, look, I said, first of all, it's Monday. Bel-Air don't come out till Thursday. So what the hell is Richard Willie Knight, first of his name, talking about? So then I went on your profile, and I'm like, oh, let me do some digging. But you know what? I'm not a TikTok era man, but I am kind of I'm a 90s baby. So I get my news from Twitter. So I went on Twitter.
That's Twitter is good for some good stuff.
It is. So I go on Twitter, and the first thing I see is all of 6'2", 250 pounds of Will Smith just laying the absolute smackdown on all of 5'9", 175 pounds of Chris Rock. See, when I say it like that, it sounds wrong. But it's not about the size. It's not about the size advantage. Pause. It's about the motion of the ocean. Anyway.
Hey, yo.
Anyway, it's not about the size of the man. It's about what the man said. I don't care what nobody says. Everybody wants to bring up the entanglement jokes. Everybody wants to do all that. At the end of the day, if you were sitting in a crowded room and somebody was hammering one of your beautiful wife's fucking insecurities.
I only got one wife. Hold on.
One of your beautiful wife's
I know
insecurities.
I know it's Ramadan, but I only got one wife, my boy.
Would you not have even considered to react the way you did? I'm not saying what you do.
It's so circumstantial. Like, number one, like I'm in a position to, like I'm in a high visibility position. It's not even an insecurity. It's a known fucking illness.
I don't even think Will thought it out.
Yeah.
I think the nigga just, hey man, like there's certain things.
I think West Philly just came out and was like, yeah, nah.
I'm real with you. Yo, he was a meme for about a year and a half. And he took it like a champ, yes or no? Everybody can say whatever they want.
You could say that. You can't say he took it like a champ. Sunday night was just proof that it's overwhelming.
Okay. I'm talking about prior to that. You ain't never see him lash out. You ain't never see him like, whatever. Prior to that, you ain't never seen that nigga act no kind of crazy. And then Sunday night, it looked like that moment of buildup. It just, everything that had built up over that year and a half, we don't know how Jada truly feels about alopecia. And I feel like
we know how she feels about her alopecia. Like
Chris Rock was the target of a lot of other people's transgressions. That's how I feel.
I can see that. I can see where Chris Rock would be kind of the punching bag that didn't deserve to be it. Literally, was the punching bag that he just didn't deserve it. But here's where you're not gonna get me. You are offended that a comedian said some shit.
And I agree.
That's the whole point, because what if the joke was actually funny? It wasn't a funny joke, whether it was insensitive or not. It wasn't funny. It wasn't funny. Like,
now, okay, so to counter that, I'll answer this: if it was Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson saying that joke, you think Will would have had the same reaction?
Or Mike Tyson?
You think Will would have done the same thing? No, real talk.
I don't.
Me and you got mad love for Will Smith. Personally,
so much love
on a professional level. But real talk, if Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was sitting there and he said the same exact joke, you would have think he would have got out that seat like that?
I don't think Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson would have said the joke, but I get what you're saying. I hate hypotheticals, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, and that's why this whole argument, ever since it happened, it's nothing but hypothetical.
But at the same time, like, okay, I get it. It was very insensitive. I don't think it was something that he should have joked about, or real shit. If you were, just make it funny. It wasn't funny, so you got punched in your face. Number one, Will, I know good goddamn well you didn't think you was gonna knock out a crackhead. It just, I don't know why the fuck you thought that was.
All right, time out.
No. You know, come on now.
Because we're both from Brooklyn. And we not about to call a Brooklyn legend a crackhead.
He was a crackhead, bro. That New Jack City shit was a documentary. You're like, yo, don't sit here and act surprised, bro. Don't fucking sit here and act surprised. Fuck out of here. Exactly. Quiet. Crickets. If I had a soundbite, I would play the crickets right now, because you know damn well.
Alexa, cricket noises.
Okay, but here's my thing. Why are we drawing the line? And this, if the what I used to say, if the shoe fits, then wear it. And I hope it's red bottoms.
It's red bottoms, baby.
Look, why are you getting mad at Chris Rock for talking about her alopecia? But for decades, for years, no, listen. How you mad at him for that? But for years, for decades, we've been talking about R. Kelly, Michael Jackson, Bill Cosby. We've been making all of these disrespectful ass fucking jokes. What are you talking about? Yo, these niggas are making fun of R. Kelly and the people that he's violated. Michael Jackson and the people that he's allegedly violated. Magic Johnson, the nigga lived with
But what does
HIV
that
and
have to
AIDS,
do with
and
Will
now,
Smith?
yo, we've been making fun of this shit for years.
What
Why
I'm
is
saying
it?
is,
No,
what
no, no,
does
no,
that
no. I'm
have to
not.
do
I'm
with
not
Will
talking
Smith?
to. Listen, I'm not talking about Will Smith. I'm talking about why are people that are on Will
Okay,
Smith's side?
okay.
Why are you mad at Chris Rock for doing some shit that really
No,
wasn't
that's
even
what I'm
that
saying.
bad?
Before we started the episode, most people are on Chris Rock's side. That's what I was telling you.
I haven't taken a poll. I don't know.
Most people, all right. I'm saying
I'm not on anybody's side. I know what side I am not on. I am not on Jada Pinkett Smith's side.
man, fuck Jada.
I'm not on her side, and I'm a big fan. You know, shout out. You know, Set It Off that's my shit. I love Set It Off.
That's about the last thing I like.
The Matrix Reloaded and stuff. I fuck with it. Like, you know, I'm having a brain fart right now, but a bunch of other shit. Jada
No,
Pinkett
you ain't
Smith
having a brain fart. Is that she doesn't have a lot of good things for you to talk about.
That's okay. That's. I'm not gonna say that.
Bro, how long we been brothers? A very long time. How many times have you ever heard me say, "Damn, Jada killed it in this movie"?
Yes, Purple.
And you know I'm a movie buff. You know I love movies.
Purple.
How many times have you ever heard me be like, "Damn, Jada really killed it in this movie"?
Purple. You're right.
I don't think. I mean, and I'm telling you, this is before the entanglement. This is before all that. She's a lot of people about to kill me for this, so I'm gonna give everybody a pause. She rode Tupac's coattails subliminally. Everybody knew her relationship with Tupac, so she got a spotlight. She used that spotlight, did a couple flicks, made a couple scenes, married to the Fresh Prince, and she used that as well. Because
I just really feel like that's beside the point.
No, but hold on. No, because you brought up the whole Jada, vibe and being who she is. Why did she have to hyphenate her name? Think about it. I see the pinky being raised. She wanted to keep her identity, but she wanted to drag the Smith name with her. Come on now.
Speculation. Speculation. Here's my grievance with Jada, Mrs. Pinkett-Smith, if you will. Like, the role essentially seems as though that they are supposed to unapologetically be themselves, right? They are supposed to believe in what they believe in. Will is going through his midlife crisis where he's bungee jumping out of helicopters in the Grand Canyon and fucking TikToking on the top of bridges in London. And that's fucking cool. Do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? And she supports him or whatever. Right. But like, and here's something that slightly ties into like what's cussed my Tims, but not necessarily for the segment. But that whole fucking happy wife, happy life bullshit. Like, why is it about Jada? Why is it about Will protecting Jada? Where the fuck? Will just made a fool of himself on I'm not gonna say national, because the feed that I saw was from Australia and then from Japan. So why is it that there's no outroar for Jada protecting the identity of Will? That was Will's big night. Jada was the motherfucking plus one, my boy. How about that? There was no invitation for Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith. That motherfucking invitation said Will Smith plus one, because we all fucking knew they were there front row. Will could have farted and Chris Rock would have smelled that shit and offended him. He was in the front fucking row because of the great work he did for King Richard, which was a great fucking movie, a great story. Yes, sir. King Ding-a-ling, from the streets of Bompton, and it's like, yo, you're there with your husband, and of course you are who you are, so people know you. You're not Will's wife. Nobody's calling you Will's wife. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, where is your protection of him? If you are the queen, where are you to protect your king? Like, and we know Will has showed undying and unconditional love for his wife. And I truly think that we should all strive for a love such as that. Now, you tolerate what you want to tolerate, Loyal Noodles. That's up to you. You decide
Right.
that. You draw the line. Somebody
Everybody's
crosses it.
first level is on there.
Somebody crosses it. You do what you got to do. But what I'm saying is, unconditional. You said for better or for worse. That means you didn't know what the worst was going to be. So that don't mean when it gets tough, you just dip. You fucking said for better or for worse. So all this entanglement shit, why he ain't slap August, none of your fucking business. How about he smack you? Like, it don't gotta be all of that. Because no, but listen. We're talking about the art of being who you are and unapologetically being yourself, right? Now, people look at it as Jada has been taunting him. Like, no, Jada hasn't been taunting him. The world has been taunting him.
Exactly.
The world made him a gif or gif or however you want to skin the cat. The world made Will Smith a meme. Y'all saw this man crying on national television while he was having an open conversation with his wife and broadcasted it. Now y'all crucified that man. Y'all violated him. Y'all took his man card away. That they already decided that was going to be something that they were going to work through. That now society didn't work through Will and Jada's marriage, just like they didn't work through Jay-Z and Beyonce's marriage. Like, now everybody's a piece of shit because they cheated. Jay-Z ain't shit. Jada Pinkett-Smith ain't shit. So it's just like, y'all picking and choosing, and that's perfectly fine. Like, you pick a side, that's up to you. But what I'm saying is, they have every single right to unapologetically be themselves. And if it works for them, that don't fucking mean it. It works for you in your relationship and your marriage. If that's not what you want to allow, then don't fucking allow it. But how do you know that they didn't fucking work through it? That they didn't get to the point where it was like, yo, fuck you. I don't even want to.
Okay to talk about it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it wasn't an overnight thing.
Right. And my thing with that is, like, everybody was like, oh, well, why they had to air out the dirty laundry on, the red table? Bruh, I don't know the inner workings of the Smiths relationship.
I don't.
But if people, and when I mean people, I mean the general population, are correct that they literally sat there and said, we got this beef and we gonna air it out for hundreds of millions of people to see for the first time ever, then there's something wrong with them. I don't think that's the way it went down, bro. I think they had already worked it out. Jada had this forum. Will agreed. And then they said, all right, we already in a place where we can talk about it. Now we can talk about it on your forum. That's the way I think that shit went down.
Right. And that's behind closed doors. We don't know. We're only the fans. We're only the audience. We're only going to see what gets put on the screen.
Right.
And I think, for everyone to sit here and I don't think anybody should be playing. I don't think anybody in this situation should get the victim card.
No.
I think because Chris Rock, he made a provocative statement, and just like it would happen if you was really in the hood, you got your shit smacked.
And that's the thing. And you know what? What kills me is because me and my brother was talking about it, and he was like, well, yeah, Will's punching down because Will is 6'2", 240. And I'm like, and I paused him and I stopped and I said, hold on, bro. So you mean to tell me when I was growing up, because I grew up Southside Williamsburg, Brooklyn, he grew up damn near next to Jamaica, Queens. And did you think that mattered at any time growing up? Height, weight? There was no fucking weight divisions
on the streets, my boy.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you said something stupid, you came out your side of your mouth, and you got smacked. Now, to equate that to what Will did, obviously, it's not the same thing. Will went up in front of billions of people and smacked the shit out that nigga. I'm sorry. It's still funny as fuck to me because it was his reaction. And then Chris Rock said, well, damn, Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
I mean, what do you say when you on global television? Like,
nah, but real talk though, alternate universe, what if that nigga Chris Rock was holding a Glock in his back pocket and would have aired that nigga out on that?
What if somebody had the blicky right there?
Bruh. Nah, no funny shit. I mean, I'm team nobody. I feel like Chris Rock could have handled it differently. I feel like Will is right for what he did, but he's wrong at the same time. It's just a tricky situation.
I feel as though it could have been handled better. I'm not gonna front. A part of me feels like Will Smith should have slapped the shit out of him backstage.
Yes.
However, you just made a joke about my wife on fucking global television. So now you want to try to humiliate her publicly. I'm gonna humiliate you publicly, and I'm not gonna front.
You know, it's crazy.
I commend Will for that.
There's a saying that I hate, that I genuinely hate, and I see people use it, but it's appropriate in this situation. The apology needs to be as loud as the disrespect.
No, absolutely, it has to be. And for this case, the consequences.
The only reason I hate it is because it's overused. Like a nigga can step on my Timbs, and niggas be like on Facebook, yo, I was at the club, niggas scuffed my shit. The apology needs to be as loud as disrespect.
That makes no sense.
Relax. Okay. It was a mistake. Yo, social was packed. Let me slide by you. My bad. But nah, I get what you're saying, bro.
That was really my thing. Shout out to Will for defending his wife. I don't know what I would have done in that situation. Nobody does. And truth be told, like, let's be honest, none of us would be sitting front row at the Oscars. So
right. Now it's like, yo, like me and Kayla in a setting equal to our lives.
Right.
I'm like shit out of it.
Right. Like if you at like an award ceremony at work and somebody just so happen to make a joke about your wife, then by all means.
Like if I'm getting like, knock on wood, I get an MSM for my duties at this situation, and somebody goes over to speak on me and they be like, ha ha ha, your wife, this and that. I might tuck the MSM under the seat and, deal with the consequences. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, somebody's getting clapped with the MSM. I don't know. It's a lot to digest. There's a lot of underlining topics that we can go over. 100%. I just feel as though, not that anybody asked, but you tuning in, so you kind of want to know. But I don't think Will was right for doing what he did the way he did. I think if he wanted to publicly defend his wife, there was a better way to go about it. One that I don't really know. Like maybe during his acceptance speech that he didn't know if he was going to get or not. But
you wanted him to do what Little Will did on Bel-Air?
This is a generation of social media, and Will Smith has millions of followers. So why couldn't Will take to social media and say, "Hey, motherfucker, like that was real disrespectful. And I don't appreciate you doing that."
Because Will was born in the 1970s,
and I got it.
Or was he born in the 80s? Regardless, no, he got it. He had to be born in the 70s.
It had to be late 70s.
Mid 70s, nigga. Yo, Will pushing 60 something, nigga.
I think like Fresh Prince was like 93, 94.
Yeah.
And he was 18. So
maybe he was playing 18-year-old, but Will was in his 20s, nigga.
Most of the time you're playing a role that's younger than you. Like the high school kids in Euphoria that's doing coke and fucking everybody. They're grown-ass adults.
See, please don't say Euphoria before Kayla walk in here and tell me everything she knows about Euphoria.
I've only made it through one episode.
Bruh, she was obsessed with that show, dog.
I've only made it through one episode.
And I've never yet to watch it.
I made it through one episode. I was like, oh, the film.
Because you saw a bunch of penises in your face. That's what it was.
That's all it was. It was just coke and penis. And it was just a bunch of nipples. None of them belonged to Zendaya.
Hey,
so it was just like, It was like, oh, the world don't want to see this shit. The world is watching because they want to see Zendaya's nipples.
Zendaya.
That's why the world is watching. Like, I didn't
And
like
Tom Holland put a stop to that shit quick.
that nigga put a spider web on that shit.
First of all, can we talk about the fact that Tom Holland got to be at least 2% black, at least.
So he getting a plate at the cookout.
Tom Holland getting 2 plates and a to go.
You passing him the hookah?
Tom Holland can light the hookah, bruh. He's your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, and he got Zendaya. What else do you want?
That nigga might as well might as well be a Jonas brother at this point.
Go back and watch Not No Way Home, Far From Home at the beginning, and he pulls up to Poppy's goddamn bodega, and he goes, "Hey, ¿y cómo está tu hija?" And Poppy was like, "Excuse me."
Permiso.
Tom Holland got all the invites to the cookout.
Facts. But I don't know. There's a lot that could be said.
You know what? That whole situation has so many layers.
It does.
But as a segue, something that has many layers was that last episode of Bel-Air.
Okay, talk to me.
And this is impromptu, but I would like to introduce a new segment to the show where we review the shows that we're watching.
Okay, let's do it. I think we're all up to date on Bel-Air.
Spoiler alert, for those of you who have not watched the latest episode of Bel-Air on April 1st, 2020, when you're listening.
Latest episode would be all of season 1.
Pretty much, yes.
He could have said,
Dog, let's talk about the fact that me and you hit each other up and said, I better not cry. Because we saw what the episode was shaping out to be. So now, for those of you who don't know, me and Willie are very similar in a lot of things.
Willie and I.
Very, very. We, both of us, basically grew up without a paternal figure, biologically. So we kind of gravitated towards Will Smith's character in The Fresh Prince because he shared the kind of the same traits that we went through as a kid. So, we've talked about it over the years. We've laughed, we've cried. And then this new joint dropped called Bel-Air. And originally, I'm not gonna lie to you, I did not know that Will Smith had a hand on it. I didn't. No, because I thought we live in the age of remakes, do we not?
Yeah, but
it wasn't until I looked into it and I saw him promoting it that I was like, okay. So we've been watching it because this last episode was episode 9, right? 10. And I read the description. It was funny because in my head I read the description, and I seen it, and I didn't even read the whole thing. I just saw the word Lou, and I was like, oh shit. Don't do it to me, blood. Please don't do it to me. And we got to that one scene where he finally confronts his father, and I had to pause it, and I called you, and I said, did you finish watching this episode?
Nah, I wasn't there. I was like a few minutes behind you. Pause.
And I said, all right, hit me up when you're done. And Willie calls me, and I'm literally sitting here trying to hold the tears back in the back of my goddamn eyelids. And Willie was like, man, fuck Will Smith. He said, I'm team Chris Rock. Fuck him and everything. Because, bro, y'all don't understand. And you know what? I feel like such a piece of shit. I can't remember the actor's name. The one that plays Young Will.
That nigga is Young Will until further notice.
Bro, he is killing this. Real talk, in my opinion, he is killing it.
I think you know what I wasn't prepared for? I wasn't prepared for the modernization of a sitcom. It's a family. It's, you know, we grew up on the family sitcom, the family friendly content, you know, like the family content, but like, you know, the kind of pushing the edge topics of discussion or whatever. So that was what we were used to. But then just to see the modernization rawness of the new series, and I wasn't ready for it. And you know, at first I kind of just didn't like it, and I'm like, no, this is not it. But then I fell victim to what I get mad at other people for doing. When like remakes come out or sequels come out and they're like, Space Jam 2 is this and that. And I'm like, look, nigga, it's not Space Jam 1 that you grew up on for 24 years. It's fucking Space Jam 2.
First of all, you just made me feel old as shit.
I don't really know if it's 24 years. Don't quote me.
I know, but it feels like it's 24 years.
That's fair. That's fair. But I fell victim to doing what I get mad at, what scuffs my Timbs, what other people do. Mm-hmm. You know, like it just scuffs my Timbs when everyone's like, "Oh, the Selena show, it's not Selena, and it wasn't the movie." Now, like, bitch, we fucking know that. But you know, like stuff like that, and I'm like, nah, like this isn't the Fresh Prince that I grew up on, and I'm like, no shit, stupid. It's not the fucking. It's on HBO, right? It's on HBO, is it? No, it's on Peacock. It's on Peacock. It's on fucking Peacock. It's on Peacock. Because pause.
Wait, hold on. You can edit this out if you want. Nigga, why don't you just pay the other $1 so we don't have to watch goddamn fucking advertisements?
I didn't know it was $1.
It's one more $1 and there's no advertisements.
First of all, I grew up in a Jewish neighborhood my whole junior high school to high school.
I went to school in a Jewish neighborhood. Nah, niggas, I looked at it. Because I just happened to look at it. I was like, yo, he gave me his password, but it's like, I still got to watch the advertising. So I went to your settings and I was like, you mean to tell me this nigga ain't paying one more $1 not to have advertisements?
Fuck you. Just send me the $1 then.
I'll send you $1 a month. I swear to God, I will.
Nigga, send me 3 pennies a day for every month and I'll fucking cancel the fucking.
Bro, you know how annoying it is? Because the shit became good. Yo, Will be like, you bitch ass nigga. Well, with Verizon this month. I'm like, yeah.
Oh my God. But yeah, okay. So again, I fell victim to thinking it was gonna be the old shit. But then you know, it's modern, there's LGBTQ, there's Uncle Tom, there's, you know, the shit, you know, there's still the themes of some of the old show.
Yo.
Why my nigga? Why? Okay, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you.
Carlton had his one little mishap in the original goddamn fucking.
Carlton was my motherfucking
part. It was my mistake.
It was a big deal. It was a big deal.
Yo, and everybody was like, yo, Carlton did speed. Yo, he gonna lose a scholarship. My nigga not going to Princeton. He's not gonna be a lawyer. And this one, nigga, it was episode 1. This nigga said, yeah, who got the white? Who got that Molly?
I'm in love with the cocoa.
Yo, the first episode, this nigga laid the line. Welcome, Will.
Yo, I was like, this is not the show I grew up on. What the fuck?
What gave me comfort, it was that I knew that Will Smith was sitting in the back like this, just watching the shit develop.
That's fair. I think it was good. I liked it. I liked the way the ending of season 1 was really good. It really hit home with the whole dad thing. I really fucking was ready to call Craig dead ass.
That was the end of season 1?
Yes, nigga.
Nigga, nobody told me that shit.
I told you that shit 3 minutes ago when we started the conversation.
Bro, I must have not been.
Cuando no.
No, shit. I didn't know.
That's the end of
season 1. I was expecting for next Thursday to find out if this nigga went back home or not, but all right.
You was gonna be mad just watching Grey's Anatomy in Station 19.
Which I started at Station 19 before we started this episode, but
oh. Nah, we didn't watch Thursday night. But I think that Bel-Air is a good show. My wife has a whole conspiracy theory. You ready? You ready? This is her conspiracy theory.
All right, what you got?
I wish I had like fucking creepy music playing in the background.
Hold on. Hey, Alexa, play the Michael Myers theme song.
Michael Myers theme remix by Roland Colston on Amazon Music.
Hey.
All right, check it. Yeah, it was me and Nancy. We was watching some TV.
All right, let's get it out.
Yeah, but you hear the bars though. You hear the bars. I was ready, bro. I stay ready.
No, I'm trying to think. What's the good creepy music?
That was a good start. But Alexa violated. Okay, welcome back. Here's the conspiracy theory that my wife has on Bel-Air. Before we get into that, I'm gonna take a shot.
Oh, salud.
Dinero,
amore.
Suck some dicks on Route 66. That's not the saying. That's not the saying.
My chest hurts. Yo, you know
That's
what?
not the saying. The teleprompter says suck some dicks on Route 66. Who wrote that?
Do you know what I have under this sweater?
I bet you're naked. Naked under that. You whore.
I'm wearing the greatest artist of the 90s under the sweater.
R. Kelly. I knew you was into white women.
First of all,
your mother is disappointed in
Yo,
you.
you know she yelled at me for wearing this shirt.
I would too.
My loneliness is killing you. Hey, for the ones who actually do watch the YouTube, they're gonna be confused as fuck when they see me go from the hoodie to the Britney Spears shirt.
I'm like, hold on, wasn't that nigga just in the? It don't matter because fucking Christina Aguilera is more elite than Britney Spears anyway.
Oh no, nope.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
Christina Aguilera was the better singer. Britney Spears was the better artist.
Was?
Christina Aguilera is the better singer. Britney Spears to this day is the better artist.
The more popular artist.
Better. As in, can bring in a better crowd. As in, the better dancer. As in, the better fucking goddamn, everything. All Christina Aguilera had was, I'm a genie in a bottle, baby.
No, she didn't. She had the whole entire burlesque project.
Oh, please. Oh, you said burlesque. Now Kayla finna run in this goddamn room and fucking goddamn recite the entire movie.
Underneath the city lights, there is a wall.
You hear her? Maybe I want a grilled cheese for dinner.
Oh my God, Kayla, did we just become best friends?
Anyway.
Now Isaac has to call Kayla a bro stealer because me and Kayla are gonna virtually watch burlesque together. I can't wait.
Yeah, I can do that.
Fuck you. I can't wait to come over there and kick you and Nancy out.
Yo, Nancy, you a Met fan now?
I fucking wish she was. She can't even hear you, bitch ass nigga. She can't hear you. Isaac asked, are you a Mets fan now? Fuck no. You know she's Dodgers all day because she's fake from LA.
It's because she wants to be a Chola Holmes.
Isaac said trying to draw the eyebrows up here, bro.
Hey, she be showing us information. Hey, Holmes, this ain't showing us information. Let's say.
Yo, chill.
Yo, we're never
Yo, I'm not gonna hold you, Loyal Noodles. I forgot what the fuck we were talking about, to be honest. I forgot.
It's been so long that we've been on this forum that We just had so much shit to let out. All right.
Okay. All right. Okay.
All right.
I know what we're talking about. Okay. No bullshit. The conspiracy theory that my wife had about Bel-Air was that the season abruptly, cue the music, that the season abruptly ended because Will slapped the shit out of Chris Rock and they canceled the show. And
that is the most non-valid conspiracy theory I ever had because they pre-make the seasons.
First of all, keep my wife's name out your motherfucking mouth. Secondly, that's exactly what the fuck I said. Because I said, what are you talking about, babe? That makes no fucking sense.
You acting like that, hey.
Yo, she acting like that shit was the live sitcom, my nigga.
Hey, Mrs. Knight is up here to me. But they recorded this about 6-7 months ago.
My nigga. Before episode 1 was out, the whole season was recorded, bro.
Salud.
Dinero, amore. Okay. With that being said,
you can't go into the Final Four.
Okay, so we about to get into America's favorite segment. Can't even say America because if I'm not mistaken, we have listeners all over the world.
We do. We actually do. We got niggas in Ukraine right now that listen to us.
Okay. No. That nigga's not bullshitting. We got 91% of this is according to Anchor. I don't know the YouTube analytics, but United States, 91% of our listeners are in the United States. Shout out to America.
All right.
Fuck
America, yeah. Budweiser, hot
We're
dogs,
here to
American
save
pie.
the motherfucking big titties. Hell yeah. Okay. I didn't say if they were real or not, but who cares? Because niggas never gave a shit. Okay. Germany, 4%. I don't know who the fuck is in Germany, but shout out to y'all.
Squad.
I don't know how to say squad in German.
Squad.
Listen to this. We got 3% in the United Kingdom.
Hey, bro.
You all right, mate? You all right?
You all right, yes.
Mate. And the rest come from. Hold on, I'm gonna go through the whole list. The rest come from Australia, Canada, the Philippines, Puerto Rico, fucking Kenya, Malaysia, and New Zealand. I swear. Look, for the YouTubers, you see, I'm not crossing nothing for the people listening, the loyal noodles listening. Bruh. I swear to Derek Jeter, I just read this off of our Anchor Analytics tab.
Time out.
I don't know nobody in Kenya, bro. I don't know.
Bro, the only motherfucker I know from Kenya was Gray Kenyatta, and we knew him. And I know he didn't move back to Kenya.
Who the fuck do we know in Malaysia?
In New Zealand?
No. I was in Egypt with the niggas from New Zealand. So that
okay, yeah. So you talk about the niggas that wake up and do hakas every morning?
They didn't wake up and do them, but yeah, they did them. And them shits was elite. I got it on video.
Yeah, the niggas be like, every morning.
Yo, it's the most
breakfast.
It's the wildest shit. But anyway, okay.
Anyway. Yo, but shout out to our foreign listeners. Real talk.
Man, I don't care where you listening from. I love you and I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay. We're going to get into the world. Not just the country, the world, Craig. Fuck Craig.
The world, Craig.
We're going to get into the world's favorite segment on the Good Noodles podcast. It's called Scuffs My Timbs.
Boy, do I got a lot of Scuffs My Timbs.
And basically, this segment is about what is really bothering us at the time, whether it be a global pandemic, a situation at home, something we ran into on social media, whatever it is, but it just really scuffs our Timbs. And here's what scuffs my Timbs. I'm gonna tell you what scuffs my Timbs.
Talk to me.
Now, I grew up in not the richest neighborhood in Brooklyn, But
you was in the middle.
I was in the middle. We kind of had cheese sandwiches and shit like that,
Right. Like you didn't have to eat goddamn butter sandwiches.
Yeah, we had at least sugar and cheese,
Right.
So I remember going to get oodles and noodles because that's what we called them in the hood. Some hoods call them ramen noodles, some hood, whatever you want to call them. It's the top ramen noodles,
right?
Whatever you call them. We used to be able to, not used to, because you still can't. You go to the store and you could literally just grab a bunch of this flavor, a bunch of that flavor, a bunch of that flavor, put it in the box, and that would, okay, that fits 30, and then you good, right?
Yeah.
Why the fuck we can't do that with like fucking beer and hard seltzers nowadays?
That's fair.
Because why the fuck is there always that one nasty ass fucking flavor in the fucking pack of seltzers or pack of beer?
Well, but you know what though? I'm gonna fuck you up. And it's because you live in Fort Irwin. There's places that do that.
No, I was just home and not home, ew. I was just in North Carolina. You still had to buy the fucking pack.
No. I'm not saying it's everywhere.
Oh.
You ever been to Harris Teeter?
Yes.
Harris Teeter does that. Harris Teeter has a whole section where they got all the fucking beers. And then the thing is, the best part they do it, they have little collapsible 6-packs where you can pick the little cardboard out and you open it up and it's a 6-pack and you can pick different beers and you put it in the 6-pack and bruh. Yes.
I need that in my life, bro.
Bruh, yes. And no. And I agree with you saying it should be universal.
It should be. Because you know me, like I'm not really a beer kind of guy. Like
I've turned into a beer during the week guy though.
The army has made me that. The army has made me that for sure. I'll never forget. Because
you know what, there was a time and place in life where me and you would go to the store and buy a bottle and it'd be like, here, about an hour later, here. We need another one.
I'm bored and the bottle's gone.
Yeah. So
after going through 4 military specials.
Yes, the army has made me into a beer during the week guy because the stresses that come with my job, there you go. The stresses that come with my job, I need a little sippy sip when I get home, just a beer.
Just a little sippy.
Just a little something. You know what I mean? It would be nice, bro, if I can go to the goddamn shop when I get off work. Grab me a cardboard 6-pack, flat, open it up, and grab 6 of my favorite / semi-strong to strongest beers, and it just be a 6-pack.
Yeah, I just don't see the problem. That should really scuff my Timbs is that we're not able to do that. That really bothers me. Here's something else that bothers me. Here's something else that scuffs my Timbs, and I brought it up earlier. And now, before I say that, I'm gonna take a little shippy ship.
Salud.
Dinero amore. And I'm gonna say, once again, just a reminder, the shit we talk about on the Good Noodles podcast doesn't always necessarily pertain to the hosts of the Good Noodles podcast.
Most of the time it don't.
But in talking to my friends, in talking to soldiers, in talking to random people on the interwebs, here's what really scuffs my Timbs. Women as a gender have evolved since the 1950s. Goes without saying.
I mean, duh.
So the woman has no longer become the stay-at-home wife, the cook, the chef, the babysitter, the nanny, the maid, the seamstress, all the above. Women are now CEOs, they're athletes, they're soldiers, they're politicians.
All that.
And I'm not knocking them. Please don't even take it there. Like,
I'm happy for it, man.
If anybody takes it there, you fucking reaching. I was raised by beautiful Black queens. I'm in love with all of the women in my house, which is my wife and my daughter. I just love them. I love women. And what gets me is the saying, happy wife, happy life. And here is where
so you did a two-part Discuss My Teams this week.
Yeah, we missed a few. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we did.
So here's why that bothers me. Because if women, women have evolved since, doing more than just staying at home while I go to work and come home, and there's no cooked meal provided to me, there's no clean clothes provided to me, like I have to do my laundry or I have to cook and I have to do this, and it's no longer my gender role to just go to work and come home and drink a brewski and watch the game and just be belligerent, right? That's no longer my role in society. Now in society as a man, I have to go to work, I have to make money, I have to be educated, I have to know how to cook, I have to do laundry, I have to know how to fix a car or drive a car, I have to be fit, I have to protect you physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. I have to do a fucking laundry list of things as a man. Most, if not all, things that women are willing to do for themselves now, right? So how the fuck are we now going from that to happy wife, happy life is still a fucking thing? And I just call absolute bullshit. Because it's not just happy wife, happy life. Because you know what that means. That nigga is hating your fucking existence.
No, right? I call it happy twice, happy life. You both got to be happy.
Happy spouse, happy house. That's what I'm gonna call it. And that's what it is. Because guess what, ladies? Shout out to you for the evolution of you, right? I'm all for the Fridas and the Serena Williams and the fucking Hillary Clintons and the what you insert influential leader. I get it. You insert the most fucking influential and groundbreaking women image personas, insert here. But what I'm saying is, like, we've evolved to that. So how is it still up to you to determine if the marriage is happy or not? That's what fucking scuffs my tail.
But that's the thing. I don't think it ever should have been up to a single person. You know what I mean? Like the whole concept of a woman determines if a marriage or relationship is good or happy. That shit been played out for years. Now I'm talking about for like 10, 15 years at this point. I think at this point it takes, like, everybody always wants to use the line, it takes two to tango. That applies here. Like, it takes a man to treat his woman the way she wants it needs to be treated. And it takes a woman to treat her man the way he wants to be treated. And then, you know what? For the sake of nobody getting offended, it takes two individuals who are together in a relationship to treat each other they want to be treated.
Like I said, it should not be up to the man to be the sole protector of everybody, mentally, physically, emotionally,
but you know what? At the same time, it shouldn't be up to the woman to be the sole, what's the word I'm looking for? Gender roles are bullshit. I've said this before. Before in the podcast, I've said this before. Gender roles are bullshit. You play the role that you have within your relationship. I've said this 150 times now.
But guess what? It has to be your relationship. It can't be any other fucking relationship. It has to be the one that works for you. Don't sit here and say, oh, well, Isaac and Kayla do this, so it must fucking work for them, so it gotta work for me. So let me go implement that shit in my marriage relationship. No, my nigga, that's not how it works. Stop looking at, that's another thing. Like, I know I'm on a podcast and I'm talking to y'all, but stop looking to social media to fucking save your goddamn relationship and marriage, bro.
It's that TikTok generation, nigga. I swear.
Just stop.
Bruh, all my mama. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. What works for me and my wife ain't gonna work for you and your wife. Because you know what? At the end of the day, what I fuck don't make you come. What I eat don't make you shit. At the end of the day, right?
But what I cook makes Isaac shit his brains out. I know that for sure.
Yeah, and what you make me drink, you know what? Never mind. Anyway. But
I know that for a fact.
Bro, I'm being serious. Like, I hate when I see like couples that are like, well, I see you do this and I'm happy, but it's not what TikTok told me. Like, it's like, bro, what? Everybody
or you go into the interwebs to ask some random question and it really attains to you.
Don't get me that, bro. Don't get me started on the fucking goddamn 17 years old that think that fucking zodiac signs are going to determine the rest of their life.
Okay, no, we're not having this conversation without Adam. We're not having it because Adam hates that shit, bro.
Bruh.
I know Adam hates that shit. Shout out to Adam. Whatever the fuck you're doing, I love you. I hate you. I miss you. And
no, I'm gonna tell you right now. Until after April 5th, I love Adam with all my heart.
What's April? Hold on, because I'm bad with birthdays. So what's April 5th?
No. What's April 5th, Willie? What happened to April 5th that we talked about in the group chat? What is Adam supposed to give me on April 5th, Willie?
$3. No, he gave you the $3 already.
No.
He's supposed to give you the MLB password, right?
he's on Apple.
Yo, let me explain. No. Stop it. I'm about to mute you. Stop it. Let me explain to the loyal Noodles how ain't shit this Britney Spears wearing cross dangling fucking 3 bracelets and no watch wearing ass motherfucker is. This nigga here has been so loving and nice and polite, and just now that I see it, just straight dick sucking.
You didn't even realize what's going on.
That nigga been straight deep throat in this nigga Adam, bro. And I'm like, yo, I love to see it, but like, what the fuck? This is weird. It's because Adam ain't gave up the MLB TV subscription password yet. You son of a bitch, bro. Son of a bitch, bro. But yeah, ultimately, that's what scuffs my Timbs. Let me know if that scuffs your Timbs. Let me know if it scuffed your Timbs that it scuffed my Timbs. And maybe.
Argue with me. Tell me something.
Maybe I'm one of these new generational niggas that just don't want to take care of their woman, which I call bullshit on.
You about to be 30. You ain't new generation or nothing.
Nah, you know that I'm still, to some, I'm still one of the young niggas.
Boy, you about to be 30. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, 30's young to somebody.
30 the new 20, ain't it?
30's the new 20, man. I'm so hot still. Better. All right, let me chill. Don't let me bring Hova.
All right. So, you want to know what's kept my Timbs? My first one?
Please tell me.
Nigga, these gas prices.
Oh.
My God.
That's scuffing more than your Timbs.
Bruh, that's scuffing my wallet, my 401k, my TSP. Nigga, that's scuffing my goddamn. Hey, bro, you know what's crazy? All right, for those of y'all that don't know, I like to dabble in gambling legally here and there. And for my brothers in the group chat, they know I had a hot streak going for a long time.
Yeah.
I was hitting bread week by week. But you know where that bread was going on? Gas. That's what's killing me, is that I was making money, but it was going to gas. Like, and then you know what kills me is that our gas prices seem to go up, and it's a crisis. But then the motherfucking people at the petroleum, goddamn, at the top of the petroleum companies, they not hurting at all.
Well, duh.
No, hear me out on a deeper level. It's a crisis. So you think they're struggling to bring in the product? Nah, bruh. the production of the product has been the same. That's what we don't understand. Look it up. They've been getting the same amount of product they've been getting. They're profiting off the fucking people who got them tripping out because everybody's saying we're not going to be able to get gas, so the prices are going up. Look it up. Show me the shortage in the big gas companies.
Yeah.
Show me. That's what's Scuff my Timbs on a lower level.
I just feel as though if you have a pulse, a car, a job, that scuffs your Timbs, your Converses, your Uptowns, your Chucks, your Chanclas, your Zapatos. That just scuffs everything. And you know, I just bought a $300 bicycle.
Well, all right. Let me know I was in a lower tax bracket than you because I can't afford a $300 bicycle right now.
It was one of the cheaper ones that I could find, actually. And it's still not even my size. So I just spent $300 on a bike. Now I got to spend another $20, $30 on the right fucking seat that goes up to my size. So,
oh, damn. Your ass was about to be in shit.
Yeah. So that sucks. But here on Fort Irwin, it really sucks because if we want to go anywhere off post, which is essentially necessary
everywhere,
like we have to drive at least 45 minutes. So that really just creates its own headache. Like imagine driving 45 minutes to your nearest grocery store. I'm from the city. This is unprecedented for me.
I grew up where I could walk to get groceries.
Exactly. Me and my grandmother used to walk to fucking Key Food with a shopping cart.
C-Town or Key Foods, that's where we used to go.
Oh, C-Town. We had that in the hood too.
Yeah, I had the C-Town literally on my corner.
Yeah. C-Town was good. You know, North Carolina, they got Compare.
And they got, you can't forget the Lion of Foods. You better fix your face right now. You better fix your fucking face. You want to go Food Lion later?
Shit, let me call my boy back. I might be able to. That nigga really be about it too. I
believe
it. Anyway, this gas prices is crazy. How we go from stimulus checks and pandemics and fucking
everybody stay at home and we gonna give you the bread. Which what? Don't get it twisted because you know what? This is gonna be a very shaky part of this conversation. For niggas who had a consistent paycheck through the pandemic, regardless, don't get it twisted. Niggas like us that was in the military, we love that goddamn stimulus check. For those of us who got it, don't get it twisted. But I understand that there were people who didn't get it. I got a paycheck regardless during the pandemic.
Yeah.
I was at home, bro. Do you remember? You know what's crazy? My Facebook memories came up today, and 90% of the shits was all pandemic bullshit I was posting. All the videos, memes, tagging Willie, and let's do
the
this.
whole let's do this picture challenge,
yes,
trivia challenge, and that came up for me today too. I was like, I'm not sharing this.
Pandemic was a wild time for us though. We was bored as shit.
Nigga, my forearm's never been stronger.
My left forearm.
But let me chill. Let me chill.
Because I'm 42 alpha, so I had to keep the right one strong for the mouse.
I hate you. Okay. All right. That's what scuffs our Timbs, jabronis. Let us know what scuffs your Timbs. However you want to let us know. By now, you should know how to let us know. But if you don't, know by now.
Last subject before we sign off was that, hey, he's a good noodle, but today we're going to call him a lawyer noodle because he ain't jump on the damn podcast. Mel brought up a subject earlier.
Nah, we'll hold on. We'll save that for when he's up here. I hate for him to have to give us a. So we got these marital stereotypes that we were talking about earlier. We got these marital stereotypes that we brought up earlier. So basically,
it's midnight. Shit.
Is it it's essentially where the stereotypes of
with the gender roles a little bit.
We did what?
We hit it earlier with the gender roles a little bit.
We did, and it's essentially it's a stereotype of
Right.
what the husband should do versus what the wife should do, or what the husband and husband should do, or whatever the fuck. Like, it's just when you act one way, but you really are the other way in a relationship, or you're playing the victim card just to get anywhere, or you're just by stereotype, like because the marriage is going bad, like it's automatically the husband, or like the wife isn't doing something at home or whatever. Like it's just really annoying to really have to sit through it or witness it or whatever the case. Because
it's like I said before with the roles. I don't think there's anything defined for any specific person.
Well, that's not for you. For some people, it is absolutely defined.
Well, yeah, no. Well, no. Because think about what you just said. You said for some people it's defined, but what's defined though? That's the thing. Like, what is the definition of your role in a marriage? Now, if
you have one though, Isaac, because you'll be straight clowning this nigga Dwayne Wade for the shit that he does. You'll be clowning that nigga. You really do. You do.
I do.
And I'm not trying to put you on Front Street or nothing like that.
I do.
But you'll be clowning that nigga, but it is based on your fucking standards and stereotypes for husband and wife.
No. I'm gonna stop it right there.
How so?
Because it's based off what I feel and what I believe. A standard is something that everybody should follow.
I just said that. I just said it's what you believe is the standard. I just said that.
But that's what I just said from the beginning, that it's not one person has the same standard.
Okay. No, go ahead. I'm listening. Your standard.
It's not because now I'm about to hit you with the Kevin Hart.
Look, I just feel as though, okay, for instance, for argument's sake, this whole fucking Kim and Kanye shit, whatever.
You know how Pete Davis has been drilling Kim for like 6 months. But yeah, anyway.
Okay. We know she has a very short transitional time. She's like a really good DJ. You know how the DJ, if you at a party or event and one song ends and the other song don't begin right away, everybody's like, yo, this DJ is trash. That's Kim Kardashian when it comes to relationships. If the next one don't start before the other one ends,
Kanye was her longest standing relationship
that we know of.
That nigga had like 3 kids with her, nigga.
Okay, so the nigga got caught up. He
had South, West, and North.
He had Southwest, North, and South. I get it, but what I'm fucking saying is,
he was missing East. That's why he's so pressed, because he wanted to complete the compass.
Look. All I'm saying is, take that shit for instance, right? Okay. What was it? Like he cheated? That was the whole thing, or he was crazy or some shit. So, like, either way, it was his fault, right? That's what we're going with.
Kanye crazy though. Before they split.
No, don't even say that. Don't even use the term. At least me. I'm not even gonna use the term because the nigga's not crazy. He lost his mother.
No.
He was already a different kind of mind. We already knew. You watched the documentary. I'm still watching it. I haven't really. I think I watched the first 2 or 3 episodes.
No, I haven't finished it actually.
That's what it was. The fucking Kanye documentary. Anyway, so he was already his own mind. He was already a musical genius. We're not gonna sit here and slander his music. I'll sit here and slander his music, everything past like Yeezy or Yeezus.
Yeah, no.
Whichever one was the album cover with the fucking mountaintop or whatever. Like that. Everything after that, I was just like trash. This is garbage. Like we were talking about it earlier. Like I miss the old Kanye. I miss that Kanye. But what I'm saying, like Donda, trash. Like I didn't fuck with it. Jesus is King, trash. Kids See Ghost, trash. Yay, that's what it was. Yay, that was the name of the album. Yay was trash. Yeezus was the one with Bound to and I Am a God and On Site. That was tough. Jesus was fire. Jesus was tough. Yay trash. Ye was garbage.
Yeah, but you see, that's when he was going through his period.
I think
I'm not saying period like menstrual period. Like he was going through his period of just putting out trash that shit.
I just think Kanye was not the same after 2016.
Do you believe 50 Cent musically, when he was actually putting out albums, great artist, amazing, top maybe 15? 15?
I'll give you 15 off the rip.
On 15. I said 15. I didn't say top 10 or top 5. I said 15. Name 50 Cent's last 2 albums.
Yes.
No. Do it. Go ahead. Give me 50 Cent's last 2
Without
albums.
looking it up. I don't want nobody to see. I'm not looking it up. I'm not. I got my hands up here.
Because I got 2 albums in mind that nigga put out. The last one specifically that I was like, yeah, there's a reason you stopped making music, nigga.
And that's one. I know he has put out music recently.
But he didn't make no albums.
The last number 1 hit song he had went like this. They say this is a big rich town.
And then Trey Songz hopped on it, and niggas was like, niggas said, oh, no.
No, sir.
When Power comes back, when Power Book 2 comes back, we're gonna start doing recap episodes.
We're gonna do it. We're just gonna do cinematic episodes.
Like, honestly, it could be like a 25 minute recap episode. That's it.
I'm here for it all. But back to what I was saying. So Kim and Kanye, they went through their shit, right?
Right.
And depending on your perspective or whatever, it seemed like one side could easily say Kim was being a bitch, she was being toxic, all types of other shit. We don't know the whole story. We don't.
We only know what social media tells us.
We only know what Kanye and TMZ tells us.
But
I will say
that pointed in the direction of Kim being toxic as fuck.
But at the same time, that nigga Kanye wasn't really a saint. No pun intended. He wasn't a saint.
But what did Kanye really do? I'm asking. Other than hiding in the bushes. I mean, that was wild.
That was vicious. But what I'm saying is the whole birthday party thing, like he's making a whole public debacle. Like no matter what, and Isaac, you know this, the loyal noodles that know Willie Knight, first of his name, and my history and whatnot. I didn't have how do I say this? I didn't have the calmest divorce. I didn't have an eventless divorce with my first wife. There were some events that took place, birthday parties, events, and traveling and all types of other things. That's not my story to tell. I don't have her permission to really speak on these things, so I'm not going to. But we went through it, to say the least. We don't hate each other. Things are very cordial or whatever, but we went through it. But like, I'm not gonna sit here on social media and paint a picture that she's having a birthday party and not including me. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yo, my nigga, no, like you're making a fool of yourself.
No. Because get ready, because I'm about to agree with you. The thing is, regardless of if she did invite me or she didn't, me personally, and as crazy as this may sound to you and the Lord Noodles, when it comes to my personal shit, I'm a very private person. Like, y'all niggas see me posting shit. I'm a Facebook comedian all day, yada, yada, yada. But if you go off my social media, all you gonna know is that ha ha, he ha ha, everything's, what Celia Cruz said? La vida es un carnaval. Like, everything's good. But bro, like even if I'm beefing with my worst enemy and I'm plotting to do whatever, what, bro, social media is not gonna know that because the term is personal problems.
That's it.
That's
all
it.
That's it.
That's it.
So here's what kills me, because when you put yourself on social media, you leave yourself open for speculation. You leave yourself open for people to really interpret it or misinterpret the situation. Like, I feel like it's a desperate cry for help. And I feel like every issue that I've had with the mother of my child and whatnot, like, that's private. That's for us to go through.
That's not for nobody to be talking about.
And here's my thing. You are Kanye West. If the mother of your child doesn't invite you to your kid's birthday party, you're Kanye West. You can
Not only that,
you can
whenever
you can throw another one. It can happen.
You're worth billions, not a billion. And I may be wrong. And hey, one of you loyal noodles, come and correct me. But last time I was tracking, billions.
Like,
go buy fucking Disney World out for 2 days, bro.
Please just call me first so I know that that's not a date that I'm gonna be there specifically. But
because you know what the thing is, there's certain fights that don't need to be fought. Hey, you know what?
There's certain fights that don't need to be fought publicly.
No, but the thing is, there's certain fights that don't need to be fought, period. Like, if you're going to sit here and be difficult all day, but at the end of the day, I got a light at the end of the tunnel, and I know what I can do to be the best friend I can be, hey, I'm going to let you think you got over on me, do what you want, but guess what? On the back end, I'm going to be the best parent I can be.
That's it, bro. Like, and it's just like, why does it have to come to that? Like, everybody picks a side.
You asking too many questions, man.
Everybody picks a side. Like you don't, number one, you don't know the whole story, but even if you did, like, who the fuck are you to really pick a side? It is the age of
social media, my brother. That's all it is. But Lord Noodles, I don't want us to get too long-winded on that subject because we can talk about that shit all day. And me and Willie can agree on that. We can talk about that shit all day. Looking forward. Excuse me. Looking forward. We hinted at a couple things that we want to talk about. What was the one that we harped on earlier that we want to talk about soon? Oh, conspiracy theories. If anybody that listens to the podcast genuinely has a conspiracy theory that they want to hear talked about, hit us up. Willie, where do they find us?
You mean like the army don't like black people?
Hard work. All right, Lord Noodles. Thank you, as always, for your patience. I know some of y'all been waiting for it. As you can see, y'all patience ran dry like Willie's bottle of Bacardi in the background. But seriously, thank you for always supporting us. Thank you for always being there for us. We're waiting for you guys' input, whether it's positive, negative, whatever it is. We're going to have some heat coming for y'all. So, as always, good noodles. We out of here.
Say you're